Yes. I'm sorry, I'm stopping the music. Yes, the title screen looks cool, and I like the green. Ooh. Okay. Super spontaneous game choice. Why can you choose chapter 2 or continue? I never played it, as I said. I don't know. Gosh, it's so good to have proper headphones. It feels so good, and it's not too loud, and I can hear myself. Oh. Okay. Okay, so hello on YouTube. I'm streaming right now. Spontaneously just decided to play stream long on days because the standing setup was crappy. What is this game about? I think it's kind of an RPG pixel shooter mix. I honestly forgot, but I found it cool. So we will just see. Let's just get surprised. What about the settings? How do I accept? Okay. Accept. Haha. BGM background music. Is the volume okay? It looks okay. This should all be right. Full screen. SE. What is SE? Okay, it all looks right. So yeah. New game. Oh, X is X. X and C. Disclaimer, this story is a work of fiction. All characters in this game are fictitious. I couldn't stand that thing. Rourke. Common knowledge. What is common knowledge? From the day I was born, it was decided that I'd be a sniper. As soon as I could talk and understand orders, my training started. It was the same for every single one of my brothers. Or so I thought. Because of this, I grew up believing that the things that were taught to me at the Corps Army were things everyone knew about. But who gets to decide what is important to know? As I was growing up, knowing anything about things like history or even how a family usually functions seemed like a complete waste of time. Meanwhile, learning how to control my breath and how to move my fingers accurately were far more important. When you have been spoon-fed with limited choices your whole life, you don't really question the stuff given to you, you just assure it's normal. So, did I miss one? But what use are those things I was taught during the past 22 years if I was ever taken away from the battlefield? If it wasn't for the events in the past few days, I would have never questioned any of these things. Excellent. Already sounds interesting. I mean, I bought it for some reason. Rourke, everything has been set up downstairs. They should be arriving soon. Why does this make me think of 1970? I'd have to turn down the volume of it, I think. Wait, that I can't hear it while I talk about you. Hey, awesome that you like it too. Oh, something good is turning out of this mess. Good to know, Jingle, thank you. Okay, I will go to my position. Hey. Character listens. We're all counting on you. Thanks. You should be the ones thanking you. I'll make sure to stop any soldier who comes near the tower. Good luck. Stop them. Can't even stop myself from doing this again. Rourke, they're here. Rourke? I don't know how to say the name, but do I use? I see 4 drones over here. Take them down as fast as you can. How do I shoot? You have limited ammo for your rifle. Make good use of it, or we'll have to retreat. Move around using the arrow keys on your keyboard and press X to shoot, okay? Alright. Gosh, why does this make me nervous already? I'm already into the atmosphere. Cool. Okay, they move as fast as possible, right? Okay, just stop moving here. No, oh gosh, I'm not fast. Don't move, okay, you will move. Oh, I have to wait until you move. This would be better with the controller, right? But my sister has my Xbox controller connected. You were up here, right? Gosh, where are you then? There are no more drones left, just in time. They should be making an entry real soon. Stay focused. Yay, so far there were only drones. Oh gosh. They know we're here. They try to break in. Take the soldiers down before they do. You just move, right? You don't stop. Are you down? I guess you're down. Yep. Okay. Whew. This is so hard with the keyboard, gosh. Well done, Rourke. I would just say Rourke. That should be enough. What? No way. How did they get here? Rourke, come downstairs, quickly. Sniping. Sniping is my favorite position. Oh, the art is beautiful and the music. She said quickly. I don't know if you can also look at stuff, but I will just move. Oh boy. How many more are hiding in here, huh? I can't read Russian. Quick, I need to get my brother's girlfriend. She can speak Russian. Oh. Yeah, I can't read that at all. Wounded civilian. Oh. Rourke. Let's go. At a church, wow. Really reminds me of 1917. Oh, you won't get rid of us that easily. Okay, that's not bad. Cool. I hope we don't have issues fighting up close, Rourke. I can manage. Most enemies have multiple spots you can aim at, and every spot has different stats. These stats can be seen during target selection. Aiming at a certain body parts can give you an advantage in battle. Some are harder to aim but can deal more damage, while others may be easier to shoot but have higher defense. Rourke shoots the center of mass of his opponent. Fixed morale breathing technique. Rises an ally like 3 turns. Okay. Pokemon? No. Yes, I will just try this. High evasion, medium damage, low evasion. Chance of paralysis, low damage. Pathos 3 spots. Okay. I just hey, shooting at people. What skills does she have? High form. Deals medium damage to all foes. Where do I see the morale? Agility. Ah, there, 50. Okay. it's a bit too loud, right? Yeah. Looks like it. Wait a second. Okay, maybe this will do. Okay. Let's just try. Yeah. Then use a spike. Oh. Is it wise to use skills right now? I don't know. Yay, down. Good job, okay. Rourke, we need to leave this place now. Can I? Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in time. I can't read what you say. Yes, we can look around. Can we look at stuff? Oh, stop. Oh, okay. There's someone's more important. Yes. Okay, let's just do what she says. So, I don't think we're on a clock, but just this. Yeah, I guess that. What a surprise to find you here. Hey, tell the lieutenant we found them. Wait, could I have avoided this? I knew there was something weird going on there. Don't take this personal, I don't want to do this either. Oh. But we have just gone to the back. Alright, let's continue. The first thing you should remember when you cross the border is that you'll be within Russian territories, even though it's separated from the mainland. Normally we teach you a thing or two about speaking with the locals, but in this particular operation any kind of communication with outsiders is strictly forbidden. Well, I guess there's something off. Do not even tell them the name on your dog tags, is that clear? You should also note that it is currently summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So where are we? Those of you who have already been deployed at least once will appreciate the fact that summers in Kaliningrad range from 55 degrees Fahrenheit to 73 degrees Fahrenheit, but it still rains just as often as in any other season. I don't know what Fahrenheit is in Celsius. Ideal in Celsius. As you will be representing the Polish army, a zero-tolerance policy towards misconduct will be in order. Is that clear? On this mission we will be working alongside members of our elite force, the Raven Squad. Both Sergeant Coyle and Sergeant Brenner should have accompanied us during Operation Pregolia, but unfortunately Sergeant Coyle suffered an unexpected injury. Because of his impressive development skills and qualification, it was decided that Private Rourke will be his replacement on the field. Wait, isn't this a game where you keep playing, but if you die you play other characters? Was that also in this game? I don't know. Gosh, I forgot so much. Private Rourke, oh, okay. Yes, sir. You can find the briefing with the rest of your notes. Thank you, sir. If you have any doubts, ask someone in your squad. Okay, that's all from me. Is this in the past? I don't know. We are counting on you, soldiers. You are dismissed. Information about the core and Operation Pregolia. Hope I'm saying this right. I don't know. Have been added to Rourke's notes. You can access the notes tab from the menu. Ah. Yes. Okay. Party. The course is in an extensive state strategically located below the surface of the Earth. What? It is currently governed by Father General Eugene Weisner under a stratocratic system. The core is proud to be able to offer its citizens an environment utterly exempt from poverty and unemployment, and more importantly, absolutely safe from the threats on the surface, while raising generations of experts capable of keeping the course the only true self-sufficient state. What the heck? Oh, that's why, yeah, Northern Hemisphere. Operation Pregolia. I recognize this. The goal of this operation is offering support and aid to the Polish forces in Kaliningrad. For this operation you will be using the following items: complete Polish army combat uniform and a new set of weapons in accordance to Poland's requirements. The 3rd and the 4th squad will be in charge of taking over the first 2 bases. Okay. Description. Ominous room. Sometimes you can find strange things laying around in the core. Finding inspiration. Only a lucky few soldiers are allowed to work with members of the Raven Squad. Perfect shot books can provide some good info. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we can run. Oh, okay. Auto advance. Hello. What? Would be? I don't know. 7th floor. How many floors does the core have? Gosh, I need to drink something. So much reading. Alright. Loud drinking. Is this like an electronic bird? Just wondering. Can I go back in here? No. Wait, that was C. I can't go back there. Okay. Oh, ravens are used as saving points. Interact with them to save your progress. Save your progress? Yes. Okay. This? Your turn? No. Okay. Your progress has been saved. You don't. Oh, soldier. You can't help but admire our father, General Eugene. So if I remember correctly, because I'm remembering some things now, this is like a utopian? Slash dystopian. Seemingly utopian, I guess. The core is utopian and the surface is probably dystopian. Anyways, a future. And yeah. I guess there's something off here. Because this all seems weird. You're the new guy, right? It will be my first time outside too. Now I will finally know what all the fuss is about. You should go to the training room and warm up your aim one last time before deployment. In a second. With the leadership of General Eugene Weisner, the Corps has become the biggest army in the world. Giving us his children the responsibility to protect it from the enemies of peace. Okay. Are you really going to work with Sergeant Brunner? How can they let a rookie like you fight side by side with a member of the Raven Squad? That's a jealous soldier. Even though I come to train here every day, I'm never going to be good enough to join the Raven squad. I miss it. I don't even have the courage to talk to them when they're around. Music is so cool. It's kind of probably just because of the pickle stuff and so on, and because of the cool music, it kind of reminds me of Undertale. I don't know. As soldiers from the core, we need to be in top condition at any given time, otherwise we won't be able to protect the world during emergencies. During combat, soldiers can suffer different types of status changes. These can be bleed, which deals damage over time, blind, which makes it easy to miss a target, paralyzed, which will briefly disarm a soldier, and lastly, demoralized, which reduces the soldier's own attack by half. Okay. Also, it reminds me of Pokemon. Or Pokemon, I don't know how you say it exactly. Can I talk to them? Oh, she's pretty good. He's training, I shouldn't bother him. She seems focused, I don't think she would even hear me. Even though he's not shooting, I should leave him alone. You know me, if you do. I always want to try every option. Oh, bandages added to the inventory. Can I look at it again? This crate is empty, okay. Hello. You can come train here whenever you want, but it's gonna be hard to find an empty spot. The shooting range is always full. Well, there's our empty spot. Start training. Yes. Shooting at certain body parts may paralyze the enemy, making them unable to attack for one turn. Try shooting at your target arms to paralyze them. Zero damage. Framing dummy is paralyzed. While attacks can miss their target, skills will never fail. Use it to your advantage. Every time you use a skill, your character will lose morale. Be careful when using them, as you don't want to demoralize your teammates. This reminds me so much of Pokemon. Like when I used to play Pokemon. I mean, of course it's just battle system and so on, but still. You can also use items to damage your opponents, but once used they will be removed from your inventory. Type of bomb that causes opponents to go temporarily dry. A bottle-based bomb with incendiary, I know what that word means, but it's hard to say. Properties, damages multiple foes. Oh, multiple foes, of course. I didn't understand the sentence for a second. Boom. And you has been defeated. If your morale reaches 100%, you will reach Euphoria, which will grant you critical damage to all your attacks. Okay. No! Okay, I just wanted to try. Training dummy has been defeated, yay!